Welcome to Playback Podcast, where we discuss current events and affairs that take place within the entertainment industry. From pop culture to trends to music, we will play back some of the hottest and most controversial topics. So sit back and press play.
Baby, I'm coming. Baby, I'm coming for you.
Feel me? How you doing, man? It's been a crazy few days, few weeks. Lots to talk about. Lots been going on. Lots of key iconic players in the industry we've got to discuss, and there's no better person to start with than the main man himself.
My favourite.
Mr. Ugly.
Mr. J House, Mr.
Yeah,
Mamadou.
man.
Okay, yes. But he's my favourite UK artist. Like,
He's definitely one of my favourite.
favourite. He does no wrong in my eyes. Almost no wrong. I'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, he does no wrong
I
in
love
my
everything
eyes.
my man's been doing. His whole style. He's just being unapologetically him, and I love that. He's just doing his thing,
he does
speaking
not
his
care
mind.
about nothing at all.
I think he's just reached that place where he's just found his inner peace, and he's just trying to be him. He's letting it out however he feels naturally. And I'm
Do you know,
absolutely fucking with
I
it.
actually envy people that are so good at expressing themselves I feel like I'm drawn to music that people just express themselves. 'Cause I'm so envious of people that just know how to express themselves, and then people do it through the music, and it's like I relate to some
And that's
people's
what creates
music.
amazing music.
That's what
Do you
creates
know what I'm
amazing
saying?
music,
When
and
the
that's the kind of
emotions
music
there.
I love, when people express themselves and they just say everything everything that they'd probably have in a normal conversation, they just say it in the music, and I'm just like, how
That's what makes the stars from the legends. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Yeah.
what takes music to another level.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
you get that rawness from J Huss, and you every time you listen to J Huss, you feel like that's
This is
J
why I
Huss's
could probably never
personality.
make music,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I
You know
can't
what I'm saying?
express myself
So
like that.
fantastic. You know, he just released his brand new album, Big
Big
Conspiracy.
Woo.
Mad one. Went straight number one UK.
It was number one. It's not number one anymore, but it was number one. Let's celebrate him at
No.
number one, okay?
But you know what? I wasn't expecting any less.
What do you mean?
I was not expecting any less from J Huss. I knew it was gonna go number one. Not surprised.
But yeah, it was
at all.
gonna go. I thought it was gonna go number one regardless. He's J House. We've been waiting for it.
I'm just gonna rate the album 1 to 10.
Oh.
Whoa, what was that?
Ooh, 1 to 10.
Don't be coming with that fake energy.
It's not fake energy, because
You tried to
I love
accuse
J
me last
House.
episode.
I
I
love
ain't
J House.
forgotten
He's
about
fake. He's fake. I'm gonna keep it
I'm not
100.
fake.
That's why I could have given you a number straight off the dome, and that would have been fake. So I have to think about it and analyze the situation.
Man.
I am gonna give the album. I'm gonna give it a good 7.5.
7.5.
Yes.
Don't you think that's a little bit low?
I don't think so. No.
Why?
7.5, 7.9. Just before 8.
I would give the album a good solid 9. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
because
lie.
you're fake.
I'm not.
Why are you giving it a 9?
I think the album's got everything it needs to be a fantastic album. It's got different variety of flows, you know, reckless.
He does
You're
that,
the
though.
one that I want. Yeah, like, you know, that kind of rock.
Wait,
type
did
of
you just
vibe.
sing Frontline?
No, I didn't sing that.
I feel like you did. I feel like you just sang Frontline.
I've got the sniffles. I'm not about to give you the vocals.
I feel like
right now.
that's 3-0
did-
to me.
I did
I
not
feel
sing
like you
Frontline.
just sang
I said,
Frontline.
you're the one that I want. Yeah, you know.
What you sang? Sorry,
Chill.
continue.
Chill.
Continue.
That's coming like you haven't listened to the album properly.
Okay.
But we're not gonna get into that. Yeah, you feel me? You know, you got stuff like Cucumber on there, No Denying, which obviously he released beforehand.
Yeah.
But it's just got so much different variety of tracks there. I feel like it's got a lot of personality in there.
Yeah.
Fantastic features in there from his
Yeah.
sister, Burna
His sister
Boy,
was amazing.
Coffee,
His sister
Georgia
was
Smith.
the in terms of
Clean.
features. I feel like his sister was the highlight of features
Clean.
on the album, from
Unexpected.
Big Conspiracy and Helicopter. I feel like he really let her shine on Helicopter. I feel like he laid back on Helicopter and he let her do her thing, and her vocals are amazing. I don't understand why. You've been
have
hiding
not
your
heard
sister.
about her
Why
from
have you
before.
been hiding your sister from us?
That is
I
another
just
big
don't
thing
understand.
about the music industry, which I'm sure we will touch on in one of our future episodes. But the UK has got to start listening, myself included, to upcoming artists
As a
and
DJ,
look for
yeah.
real talent. But not just myself as a DJ, but all DJs. Like, that's just someone that was so underground. Is it a thing that she wasn't pushing her thing properly? Or,
I don't feel like she was pushing her thing.
Is that a thing that she had that talent and her brothers just kind of said, listen, you've got this talent.
Yeah.
Come with me to the studio. Let's vibe and let's just rip it out. And what was produced was gold star.
Incredible.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Incredible.
So I really, really do like the album. And it's my type of vibe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I like that kind of vibey music where I can chill and, you know, I can just play that in my car. I can get gassed at some of them. Some of them are mellow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, favorite song on the album?
For me?
Yes.
Cucumba.
Why is Cucumba your favorite
I
song
just
on the album?
love that song. It connects with me immediately. It's just vibes. I love the boogie. I love the cheeky bars in there. It's very J Hussy, you know, very, very, I just love it.
Yeah.
What a vibe. That is actually my tune. Man can listen to that all day in the car. 100%. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite song on the album is probably Deeper Than Rap. Just because before the album, when the album came out, it was definitely No Denying. When the album came out, it's Deeper Than Rap. Only because of the way he articulates himself in the song. It's so raw, and I love when stuff are just so raw. And I love when he's raw as well, which is sometimes he's a bit jokey, funny. I feel like that one he was serious and he was just giving it to us.
And that's why I give the album top scores, because it's got that variety.
Yeah,
it's got that.
He always gives us a good variety, though.
Exactly. So I don't
even
know
on
why
Common Sense, he gave us a bit of garage in it and plotting.
Bruv, you've got
he gave us so many different
album.
things. I feel like he's one of the only artists that I feel like can do the rapping and singing thing at the level that he does it at the level that he does it at. He's one of the only artists that can do that. I feel like some back in the day used to be, it's like you either rapped or you either sung on a tune, but he just changes it up whenever he wants to. So 1 minute he's rapping, 1 minute he's singing, 1 minute he's doing both. I feel like the only other artist that did that back in the day, I thought Timbo, he didn't really like. He was like the Afro swing type of thing. I feel like J Hus, he gives me some type of like 50 Cent vibes in terms of sweet gangster. Like he could be saying some cruddy ass shit, but he's saying it.
He's just got that swag.
Yeah, he's got that swag, and he's saying it with the sweetness, of the jokey vibes. And he's just saying it so nice and sweet, which is what 50 Cent used to do. I feel like 50 Cent is probably one of his biggest inspirations. I know he always used to do stuff on 50 Cent instrumentals and stuff like that. I feel like that's probably one of his biggest inspirations. Yeah, it definitely comes off. But he's one of the only artists. I think Mo Stack does it a bit as well, but no one can do it the way J Hus does it in terms of the flow.
That's what makes him the top guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He can literally be singing, then he's going hard. Like, oh my gosh, the song on Ed Sheeran's album with Young Thug, J Hus turned it into a new song.
I'm not too familiar with that one.
Oh
still.
Gosh, Jesus. Such a fan.
It's not one of my it's not one of my favorites.
Okay. Anyways, there's a song on Ed Sheeran's album with Young Thug and J Hus, crazy link up that Ed Sheeran put together. J Hus turned the song into his own song. Like, he literally came onto the song and switched the song up completely. It doesn't even sound like the same song. I think that's another thing that J Hus does, is he makes beats his own. I feel like J Hus himself is a beat, and then he makes the song.
He's a complete.
He makes
vibe.
the song work with him.
Complete vibe.
He's a whole vibe. Yeah,
that's what it is. He's just very comfortable. You can tell when he goes to the studio, he's comfortable.
I feel like he has his own shit, and then
nice.
if everything else doesn't work with him, then that's got to change. Whereas some other artists kind of change it up on. I don't know.
I've never really heard anything about how his etiquette is in the studio. Maybe that's a good thing, because sometimes when you hear nothing at all, maybe there's just nothing. People talk about negative things. We never hear anything negative about J Hus. But talking about J Hus, you know, up and coming new talent.
Yes.
Mr. Salieu.
Salieu.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's another big one to look out for.
He is
he's
a big
coming
one.
true.
He is. He is.
Lots of talk about, him. Is it inspiration or
imitation?
Is it imitation?
Yeah.
You know? Is he trying to be like J Hus, or is it just, the fact that they have, similar roots, similar, they're from the same country. They look they almost look like they could be brothers, cousins, very related. Is he imitating or is he inspired?
See, that's the thing. I've watched one of the interviews and he said that he's never listened to J Hus before he came into the music scene. That's such a cap. Like the biggest cap.
That's what makes it suspect, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. I felt like if he came out and he did say, okay, I've listened to J Hus and I'm inspired by him, and it, you know, he's an inspiration to me, it would have been like, okay, cool. But when you come out and you say, I never listened to him before he started doing his thing, like he's never really listened to J Hus's music, that's a bit like, okay.
At the same time though, yeah.
But then I heard that is like a Gambian flow type of thing, the way they...
I mean, I never heard Gambian music, but at the same time, you have to see it like, you have to see it like raw. Maybe it's a subconscious, you know, inspiration where he doesn't feel like
he's listened to J Hus,
but because he's definitely heard J Hus's music. Like, how could
definitely.
you not? Unless you don't listen to nothing, you know, you don't listen to radio, you don't listen to, you
don't go out
as a musician.
I'm
you know,
confused.
you don't listen to music because definitely if you step outside, even in the cars, just at some point you would have heard J Hus's music.
I don't think I can go somewhere out to even a motive and not hear J Hus.
Do you know what I'm saying? So unless you're saying he doesn't listen to any music other than his own music 24/7 round the clock, then definitely at some point he's listened to J Hus. Whether he personally feels like, you know, he got that kind of style and that rhythm from J Hus, that's a personal thing. We will never really know. Maybe he just genuinely vibed
this flow of
from that, and he should have been he should have just been able to say, you know what, I understand why people say it does sound like J Hus. I've listened to J Hus music and I can get it, but that's not what was going through my mind in the studio. That's just how I felt it on the beat, and I just flowed. That was the vibe I went with.
Yeah,
I feel like artists do have to be a little bit honest when there is that conversation about imitation versus inspiration.
Yeah, but J Hus did give him props and said that
100%.
I like what you're doing, or
and
whatever he said in the tweet. Yeah, he gave him props, and that's very respectable as an artist, because other artists would be like, oh, he's cutting my flow, I don't like this. They would start complaining, whereas he just gave him props and was like, yeah, I like what you're doing.
But then that just comes to down, you know, with J Hus's evolution, you know, his level of maturity and how he's grown. I don't know, maybe back then he would have let that slide. Maybe he would have fallen to, you know, the pressures the pressures. Maybe you don't know.
I feel like as an artist that's very strong and believes so much in their craft, and J Hus probably knows he has so much more to give, and he's so different. I feel like anyone coming up that might look like imitation, it's just like, you know, do your thing. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't feel like he would feel I don't feel like he'd ever feel any type of way about it.
You know,
just the type of person he seems like he is.
We need to see more
of Salieu. That's what I said. I said I need to see more, because I feel like, I don't know if he can keep this up, because this is a new flow. His old music doesn't sound anything like his new music.
And it doesn't sound like J Hus.
His old music?
No,
but his new music sounds like J Hus.
Frontline.
Okay, Frontline sounds like J Hus. So his new flow sounds like J Hus.
Quickly just, you know, taking off topic a little bit, you know, similar kind of thing with JB Schofield and Ambush.
Ambush, yeah. I'm sorry. That one is very similar.
Ooh,
that one is...
JB saying it's not even that thing.
And you know why JB, one kind of way that, because JB came out when Ambush was in jail. So Ambush kind of left that market open, because he went to jail. There was like that little space, and JB Schofield just came in and was like...
I thought it was Ambush. But yeah, you know.
I didn't think it was Ambush, but when I heard it, I was just like, no, it sounds like Ambush. But Ambush is in jail. We need somebody. We need somebody to give us some Ambush mad. Right now.
He needs to accept that he sounds like Ambush. Still.
Nah, does he not accept it?
Not from what I've heard.
Is it? No. Does he not say he was inspired?
No,
nothing.
I don't think so. No.
He's also apparently allegedly used to make music, and I also heard his flow didn't sound anything like his new flow.
But once again, you know, right now he sounds like Ambush.
I have not heard anything else, but I do know that your flow wasn't the same as it is now. But it's okay.
You know.
But it's nice. I love that song. I love Stretch It.
That's his vibe. That's his flow, and it's similar, innit? And I think Salieu also has to accept that.
Yeah.
You know, on Frontline, it was very much J Hus. If you just listen to it, no visuals, you would actually think it's a J Hus track, and he has to accept that. We all have to accept that.
Yeah.
So Salieu, we are waiting for some new music. Show us what you've got.
You know, they just released something a week ago. He did it with a few drill artists from outside. I don't know if you know an artist called Meeks. There's an artist called Millions. I think he's a Birmingham drill artist. Is there a Birmingham drill artist?
The only kind of cypher I saw was from before.
No, this one was
a while
this
ago
one literally was 1 week ago. Came out Mixtape Madness, and it was Meeks, Millions, Salieu, a few, I don't know, maybe one other person, I don't know, because I'm not really familiar with Meeks and Millions and stuff. Hard tune. I was reading the comments, someone was just like, this song exposed Salieu because he didn't do that great. But I'm not gonna lie, I heard it. He stuck with the same flow. I heard it. He wasn't that great, but I don't think he was a drill artist anyway. So maybe it was like a. I don't know. What do you call it when a bunch of people's on a song? Is it a cypher? Is that what you call it? I thought cypher was a freestyle. No, I thought cypher was a one after the other on a freestyle. I thought that's what a cypher is.
Cypher is just a collection of artists going back to back. Okay. One after the other. It could be a freestyle. Could be not. Could be cypher freestyle. Could be pre-prepared bars. I haven't seen it yet, so something I need to.
Okay, yeah. Someone was like it exposed to him, but I didn't think he was a drill artist anyway. So I don't. Maybe that's not his comfort zone. But I mean,
I just think he's a UK rapper. That's how I would.
UK. He's not from the. Oh, he isn't.
He's from Coventry.
Go on. Go on.
But
not London. That's what I meant.
Like, I see him as a UK rapper, upcoming UK rapper, and we need to see a single. Sometimes I feel like these freestyles and ciphers and
he hasn't had
like
much.
Sometimes I don't think it's for every artist. I don't think you need to get drawn into that. Sometimes if you're saying you're trying to do your thing, do your thing. Yeah, if you know they're not coming to the cypher to absolutely rip it, don't go that lane. Don't fall into them pressures. Yeah. Do you get me? Because then when you're in there, you're stuck. Yeah. You feel me? So
that's like asking Notes to come and do a freestyle. I don't think Notes has ever really done like a freestyle or something.
No, and I don't think he would fall into that kind of pressure. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know he does freestyles that shouldn't? Davido. Why is he so confident? Davido, why are you so confident to be going around doing freestyles? But really and truly, jokes on us because he turns them into songs and we're here singing.
And to be honest, I think he doesn't even care.
He don't give a shit.
He just on a vibe. That day he just looked so buzzy, just went to the edge and just shamed himself. Like it was as if he didn't even know he was gonna get asked this. You feel me? Like,
I feel like he did it. He's gonna do whatever. Like
that was mad. Man came there and said,
No, and even with the risky get tipsy, he made it into a song.
Well,
so
come on, I love Davido, man.
It's about their music.
I like their music.
It's about listening to the music. Is the music good enough? Could it be better? Do you expect more from the artist?
Music is something that is your interpretation. Do you know what I'm
saying?
Yes,
exactly.
The way I or anybody could connect to something could be totally different. You know what I'm saying? Some people, that's why there's different genres. So, we want to know what the subscribers think. So please make sure you comment down below.
Yes, let us know if you think Salieu being compared to J Hus is imitation or inspiration.
And how well do you think his next release is going to be? Do you guys really think he is potentially the next biggest thing? At the same time, though, Lara,
is there space for?
I was just about to pick up on that.
Is there space for the same kind of flow?
Yeah, because J Hus is in his prime, and he's clearly just showed that. So where is he gonna sit? Is he gonna sit under J Hus as his protege? Like so long as J Hus is in the scene, he I think at this stage he hasn't got a choice but to come up with something totally different because J Hus isn't out of the game. He's very much so, like we said, just had a #1 album in the UK. Yeah. So where is Salieu going to sit?
Is there space?
Or are they going to do a link-up tune? Even that tune, the vocals is going to sound.
I feel like it's too early for J Hus to do a link-up tune or anything. J Hus to relax.
Deep the vocals.
It's too early. Don't do it.
Deep the vocals. It's going to
It'll be lit though. It'll sound like the same person.
It'll just sound like J Hus.
It'll sound like the same person. Sound like the same person.
If he's going to use the front line flow. Because that kind of flow and that vibe is very much so.
Yeah. I heard I did hear it was a Gambian vibe though. It was a Gambian. I've never heard any Gambian music, but I did hear it was like a Gambian kind of flow thing.
It's
but I don't know
very
if that's
much so J Hus.
Yeah, okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. Because we don't know anyone else with that flow.
We don't know, but either way,
J Hus.
It's Hussy.
Okay.
Done.
Call it the J Hus flow.
It is the J Hus flow.
So, but he's putting Coventry on the map. I heard he's from Coventry. Cover local.
Another cover local.
Another cover local.
Who's your favourite artist? J to the 1.
J1.
J to the 1.
No, let's not do this today. let's not do this today.
I did. Are we gonna get a recap, producer? We're gonna get a recap.
I did see that.
You're gonna slap that in right now. Bow.
Sorry, J1 is so shit. I don't care. He's absolutely so shit. I did see that he said that he's not, because you know J1's originally from London, and he moved to Cov. He said that he's representing Cov. He said that there's no need for him to represent London.
Why would he represent London?
Because he's from London.
Originally, but how long ago was that? He's like, what age did he move up there?
I think he only moved up there like 7 years ago, innit? 7 years ago.
That's where you are now. That's where you should be.
Honestly. He said there's a lot of London artists anyway representing London. Man. There's not people really representing Cov.
Yeah, so
I mean, he should represent them. Still
definitely
support him.
Good look. Personally, big up yourself. You're definitely making some noise. Mm-hmm. Now we want to know what you
now we want to know whether you can keep this up. Now that you've caught all of our attention of the flow and everything, can you keep this up? Are we going to be checking for Salieu? Because I'm telling you, if he releases the next tune and it's
of course we'll be all over it.
That's it for me.
This is dead, man. Man.
That's it.
Man gonna be like, literally. What a letdown. Man came on YouTube to do this whole big up thing, man. Just flop the whole thing, man.
That would be so
But there's bare pressure. At the same time, I want to say no pressure personally, but pressure.
Because he's being compared. It's not that he came out with his own flow and he's so original. Because if he was original, he could do whatever he wants. Let's be honest. He could, if he was original and he had his own flow.
Maybe he was being original and he wasn't reciprocating that. When? So maybe, but that's what I'm saying though. Sometimes does originality get you to where you need to get to? This is what I'm saying. Really. So if he's done this frontline thing that's getting the reception, my friend, use this time, use the publicity and shine, my brother. Show us what you got. Do your thing.
Honestly, that's how people compared J1 to Stormzy. How? How?
I like J1, but
I don't know how. I don't even know how that is possible. J Hus, oh gosh, he's just in his prime from 15th Day. That album, the mixtape, sorry.
My guy just produces gold stuff, just golden.
Do you remember going to a rave and listening to No Lie and Dumb Boy Pagans? Do you know how hard it was?
And Dubai and that.
Yeah,
cold.
Dubai.
Cold.
Listen, when I went to a rave back in the day and Dumb Boy Pagan came on, we sang it with passion. It was personal. Remembered all the pagans you had and you sang it with passion. It lit up as soon as you heard the beat. Everyone was on fire. If you wanted to make a rave lit back in the day, all you had to do was
Why are you talking about back in the day? Even right now.
Okay, even right now. It's still banging right now. Okay.
It's been banging off. And that's, the amazing thing about J Hus, he's been able to show the consistency in his talent. He's been able to shine time and time again when there's been doubters, when he's been called out, when he's been freestyle, whatever, it's grime daily, singles, mixtapes, albums, clean,
freestyles,
clean from the beginning,
sick.
From that first grime daily, Playback.
Yeah, the first GP, sick. When he was in, that's the first time I saw him. It was 2014 when he came out and did that Juju J, and he that's when he introduced the whole Juju J alias to us, and so intrigued.
Follow up with the grime daily.
Bang Judge on the freestyle, but that's when I was intrigued from him. Even the whole aspect of him banging Judge. You know how a lot of people chat shit about him, talking about banging Judge and trying to make it into a positive thing. As much as we chat shit about it, it kind of intrigues. It kind of intrigues us though. You're not intrigued.
No.
You're not intrigued at all.
That's mad still. It's about expressing yourself, and I like a lot of other things that he says. But in terms of the Judge thing, man, just skip over that.
Do you?
That's mad.
When did you see what I done comes on? You didn't say the part with the Bonsam or whatever he calls it.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a Christian, man. What's that
course.
Judge thing? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain songs I try to avoid. Obviously, I'm a DJ. Sometimes it's hard.
Unavoidable.
It's hard, but if we're gonna talk about and I'm sure we'll touch on artists' lyrics and how they affect people. Quickly touching on it. D-Block Europe. The man them talking about popping pills before BAFTA awards and these kind of things. Young kids are going to see that as trendy and follow. Whether or not, you've put yourself forward to be a role model. Yeah. Once you're in the limelight, that's what you become. It's automatic. It comes with the job.
I feel like everyone's music does that. We have Jiro that.
Heady One's also doing that Judge thing.
People
as well,
shit,
talking about Judge and these.
I miss his ones then. I don't really understand what he says. So your songs bang, but I don't really understand what he says. So I definitely skip over that. But it's the same how people are chatting shit about the whole drill music in general. That they don't want drill music because they feel like they're promoting violence. J Hus is there promoting the Judge. Future.
A lot of music is promoting a lot of things.
Future is there promoting the lean and the pills and the molly.
But
people are there promoting I want to die, I want to kill myself. People are there promoting suicide. So when people say, oh, I want to kill myself, I want to die. You too, do you think I want to die? When people are there saying, I'm going to shank, do you want to go and do shank? No. When people are there saying, I want to pop molly, should you go and pop molly?
But things are happening because of these things. People are getting inspired.
And I feel like you're very weak-minded.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter whether they're weak-minded. People are getting affected by these things. To say that they're not is a lie. But the counter argument is these things have been in music from time. Rappers been rapping about things. Rappers been rapping about where they're from. Brooklyn, this, streets of New York, hip hop. You know, it's just because it's our culture. We understand it a lot deeper. We don't know how Americans take their thing. You know, when the Chirac lot are talking about their thing, we're here getting gas. Bruv, these men are talking about killing their ops in the ends. So if you're from the end, how you're hearing it is raw. Yeah. The same way maybe they're hearing the UK thing and, you know, thinking, raw. Yeah. That's lit. Yeah. We're thinking, yo, that you're talking about putting man in a spliff.
Yeah, which is interesting
part
about it.
In terms of we're talking about Jay Huss's lyrics, I think he's just, you know, I don't actually think my man does judge. That's me personally. I think all these things is a gimmick. I don't think these guys are doing judge.
Pop Smoke. Quickly.
Rest.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke. I can't. Smoke. R.I.P. I couldn't believe it. You know, this time last year.
Utter shock.
This time, first of all, Pop Smoke died on my birthday. Like, this is it's just tragic.
Sorry, Lara.
I know. every birthday, I'm going to think R.I.P. Pop Smoke. I can't believe it. I can't believe that he just passed away like that. Honestly,
and it's definitely something we definitely got to touch on, you know.
Yeah, defo. I feel like he was just starting in his music career, not just starting, but he already put his touch on the world. He is also someone. Okay, what do you think about his sound in terms of his flow and originality?
I like what he does, but I think his things are repetitional. They sound the same, but it's gassy. Do you know what I mean? When I play it in the club, it's gassy, it's going off. We love it. You know,
I'm up in
if I wanted a man, it's lit. He's vibing. But I do think because that he's got this kind of rough kind of like it gives me that kind of DMX kind of. Rough,
you know, when I don't know if you've ever heard of his song PTSD. When he did the song PTSD, I thought it was 50 Cent. It sounds exactly like, I'm gonna play it to you after. The song PTSD, it sounds exactly like 50 Cent. I was so confused when I heard Welcome to the Party. I thought it was a London artist. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought it was a London artist that just kind of put on the. No, I just thought it was a London artist that was kind of putting on the whole. I did. Honestly, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I just thought it was a new London artist that came with the whole drilly vibe, but came with a different accent. No, that's honestly what I thought. Then I had the PTSD and I thought, is this 50 Cent? And then I was just confused because he just came with so many different vibes.
Me personally, I feel like when the Americans touch on the UK, I just know it straight away. It's American, but I rate it. And like I said, for me, in terms of music, club, Pop Smoke is gassy, you know, when you play
very
stuff,
gassy.
Very bass heavy, you know, it's party music. And, you know, from the clips you've seen of him online, you know, he's that kind of
I really wanted him to make a tune with Abra
and stuff.
I wanted him to make
similar
a tune
voices,
with Abra. Him and Abra,
that would have been cold.
It's very similar. I think Abra even did kind of like did he do like a remix or something?
Yeah, cold.
So,
Abra's cold.
Abra's cold. Abra's, where are you? Well, he's just come back into the scene.
He's just released something new.
All right. Yeah. What, the Valentine's Day tune
man,
with Odile?
Spotify just released the whole set.
Oh, I haven't listened to the whole set. I've only heard the one that he did on Valentine's Day with Odile. I'm not really feeling it, but...
So I don't know.
But I'm gonna go listen. I'm gonna go listen to the rest. I know he does it, but I feel like he should have just done it with Cash. I feel like we're used to, obviously. I know different. Okay, cool. I know he does every year.
You never know, man.
He releases the Valentine's Day thing with Cash. I feel like the fact that Abra was singing, doing his little singing thing, and so was Odile, it was too much for me. Yeah, it was too much. I didn't like it. I felt like Cash, for that Valentine's Day stuff that we love that they do, I feel like he should have just done it with Cash. But
you never know. Hopefully they're working on something. They're going to put it out soon.
I heard he was even going to do a tune with Fredo, Pop Smoke. Fredo,
I saw a picture.
I saw that they were going to do a tune together.
I
heard he was going to do a tune with a few people, actually.
Yes, he did go studio. You know, are we going to talk about Russ
and
his comments?
Russ, no, what did Russ say? Oh, I missed this one. Listen.
You missed this one?
It's been my birthday. It's been my birthday.
Lara.
It's been my birthday. I haven't really been in the entertainment situation.
Well, Russ was basically talking about how, you know, him and Pop Smoke had a tune.
Okay.
And, you know, he didn't like the beat and whatever. And then Pop Smoke used the beat and did it with A Boogie. But they blessed it, and he's happy that they were cool before he passed away.
So why did he tell us? Why did he feel the need
to? Out snap, but, you know,
so Russ, why did you feel the need to tell us that if that happened and
he said it on the day? It came across mad insensitive, like attention seeking.
I'm confused. Like, so that shit happened before. You didn't put it out there. Then he died, and you wanna pay homage when he died and say that. Yeah, this happened. You had a ting, you wasn't feeling it. He wants to go use it. But you guys blessed it, and you guys were cool.
We're cool. We're jolly.
Do you know, Russ, I do support you sometimes, but you're just making it really hard for me. You're making it really hard for me to support you when you're chatting shit on the gram and stuff. You're making it really hard, honestly. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 2 of the Playback Podcast.
Yes, and make sure you guys subscribe, and comment below. We want to know what you guys think and what you guys want us to talk about next.
Okay.
It's me and myself, Ray Playhouse.
And it's me, your girl, Lara Valentine, and we are out.
Peace.
Bye, guys.